In this video, I'll show you how to update the style of your header button in Squarespace. So in Squarespace, we have the option of toggling on a button that appears in our header, and you can change the color of the button and the color of the button's text. Now, how you do that depends a little bit on how your header is set up, so stick around and I'll show you how. Hi, I'm Christy Price. I'm a Squarespace web designer, and I create these videos to help you make the most of your Squarespace website. So let's go ahead and dive in to our Squarespace website and see how to update the header button styling. I'm here in Squarespace's Bloom template. This is one of the free Squarespace templates you can start with. And you can see that this one already has a header button turned on in the header. So I'm going to click edit here, and first thing I'm going to do is check to see how the header is set up. So I'm going to click edit site header and edit design. Now, if I go to color here, you can see adaptive. Now, what does this mean? It means that the header styling is going to take on the style of the section beneath it on every page of your website, which means that the header style could change on every page of your website. So as you're creating this styling for your button, keep that in mind. You might need to change it for multiple color themes. Now you'll notice there are two other options for the header design. One is gradient, and here, honestly, you just kind of get what you get with the button color. It does have the option for changing the navigation color, but not the button color. So if you want to make adjustments there, you will need to search for custom code to update your header button. Now, the other option for the header design is solid. And if it's set to color, you're kind of in the same boat as gradient, but you can also choose theme. And here you're going to be able to go into your color styles and update the colors of your button. So if you are new to Squarespace and you don't want to mess with custom code and you want to have control over that button styling, my recommendation is you either go with adaptive and know that you can adjust it on every color theme, or you go with solid and choose a theme because it's really simple to update it there. So I'm going to just leave this as lightest one for now. I'm going to click save and exit. The next step is to see how the button is set up. So if we click edit here and we click to edit the button, you can see that the design of the button can be primary, secondary, or tertiary. So I'll show you where those live too, and then we're going to get into the colors and fonts. So first off, choose which button style you want to use, but keep in mind when you update the style of that button, it's going to update it throughout your website. So I tend to like to choose tertiary buttons because I don't use them often throughout the rest of my website design, and I can do what I want with them in the site styles, and it's really only going to affect this header button. So let's choose tertiary. Let's hop into site styles. And first thing I can do is go into buttons, choose tertiary. So I want to leave the font the same, but let's say I want to make it uppercase. I can certainly do that. I can change the shape of the button, and it will just be for the tertiary button. So you'll notice this button shape didn't change. I could make it no fill, and I could add an outline to it. So there are lots of changes I can do. And let's say I'm good. This is what I want the button to look like. Now I can go into site styles, colors, and it will show me my color theme right up here, light one. I'm going to hop into that color theme. Now again, if this is adaptive, it's going to be picking up on the darkest one instead. You won't see a color theme here in the header. You'll see one on the first section beneath. So you'll want to go through and do this for every first section on your website so that you're styling all those buttons across your site for the header because they can change. But I've made my life easy because I've chosen a color theme for my header and it's light one. So now I can go down to tertiary button and I can choose my background. Because this is an outlined button, background is actually going to be the background that you see when I roll over it. And it will be the outline and the font color when it is in the outline state. And I can also change the color of the text. So let's make it yellow. So now when I roll over it, you'll see the text becomes yellow. So you can play around with these options, see what feels best for your design, for your brand, but that is how you can update the header, button, color, font, and style. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like or drop a comment as that helps other people discover my content. Thanks so much for watching, and I wish you all the best with your website.